Hello, my name is Scott Holliday. I'll be your professor for Human Resource Management, HRMN 300, Section 5125. So the purpose of this video is to orient you to the course site, tell you a few basic points about the course, and then show you where you can find some documents on the course site. So if you go to the content area, you can then find weeks 1 through 8 listed on the course. So each week, the main thing you'll be doing with the course site is clicking on each week to see what assignments you have due, and then you'll be doing online discussions with other students, and then you'll be doing the readings that are listed under each week. So our course starts August 20 and ends October 14. We meet from 6:30 to 9:30 at the Shady Grove campus. The first class will be on the 23rd at 6:30. And this is our course schedule, and it gives the address, which is Shady Grove campus, 9636 Gudelsky Drive, Building 3, 4th floor, room 4206, in Rockville, Maryland, 20850. So it's room 4206. And then the first week you'll be reading chapters 1 and 2. The first chapter is on the basic overview of what human resources and human resource management are, and chapter 2 is developing and implementing strategic HRM plans. And there's additional readings you can read to get more information if you're interested. And we will be discussing the ideas in chapter 1 and 2 of the first class, so definitely do those readings prior to class. And for the first week, you'll go to discussions. You can scroll down, and if you have a question, you can ask the professor. Cyber office, it's good to ask questions there because people tend to have the same questions. That way other people will get the information by you asking the question. And then you should give a personal introduction the first week. 2 people have done that so far. And then you'll go to week 1, and for each week there's one question. Sometimes you have a choice of questions, like either or. The first week the question is, what does strategic HR mean? So in terms of your response length and format and so forth, you should write, typically I would recommend writing 2 paragraphs, about 10 sentences total, which gives both your opinion based on your experience and gives your opinion based on readings that you've done. You want to include 2 references each week. And then the reference format should be APA. I'm not too strict on APA formatting, but you do need to list 2 references. And then giving an example of the reference format, you can go to week 1, and then the articles here are already in APA format. It's close enough. And then it's just how to cite the textbook, and you can just copy and paste this reference and put it at the end of your post, and you should include 2 references. And if you go to a website or find an article that you use to inform your point of view, you should include that in your post. I'm not too strict on APA formatting, although you do need to have references. That is something that we're strict on at UMUC. It's just a university-wide policy to prevent plagiarism, where mainly you're just using someone else's ideas. And about 1 out of every 3 classes, I actually will have someone, it's just so obvious that someone has plagiarized their answer at work because they use completely different vocabulary than they do in another posting. It's like you can just tell it's someone else who did it, and you can't always prove it, but anyway, it's just important to have references at any university, including UMUC. And it's also important to attend classes. You are required to attend. You can go to content late policy to see this part of what I'm talking about. But this course is an in-person course. It's hybrid, where you have some online aspects, some in-person aspects. But 2/3 of the course does take place in the classroom, and 2/3 of the learning is just through the conversations you have with me and the other students And then you are graded on participation. It's just really whether or not you've attended class or not, but 50% of your discussion grade each week is based on if you've um, attended. And you also cannot submit discussion posts late. It doesn't work if you submit it late because it's an interactive format. So you do need to submit your discussion post online or you don't get credit for your post that week. If you don't think you're going to be able to attend the course, if you're really busy with work or things in your personal life, you should drop the course because you will not do very well. And that's really the point of the course, is to interact with the other students. And if you can't do that, then you should drop the course, and you can take the course in an online only format or just take it another time. So to see what the major assignments are, I'm not going to go into detail on them in this video, but just to orient you, you can go to content, click on that, and then you'll go to HRMN 300 assignments. And this gives a very detailed description of all of the assignments, and I also created a lengthy video which also describes the assignments. In assignment 1, some people get confused with assignment 1. I will allow people to redo assignment 1 if they choose to, especially if you've made huge errors and you've really missed the point of what the questions are asking. You want to redo assignment 1. Then assignments 2 and 3, you're not allowed to redo. You just have to make sure you understand the assignment before you do them. And another area I want to point out is just the announcements area. If you click on Home, Course Home, you go to Announcements. There's an announcement for each week, and this is one for the first week. And the same information, I always email the information in the announcements as well. So I did email everyone the week on reminders and also the overview and welcome to the course. I sent that out a few days ago. You can also find this information in the announcements. Then the hyperlinks do not work in email unless you're already logged into Leo in your same web browser. So if you see something hyperlinked, you just need to go to the announcements to reach it, or you can just try and figure out where the area would be on the course site. And the main areas you'll go to will be Home, Announcements, right there. And then you would click on Calendar to see the weekly calendar, which shows which week is which dates and when assignments are due. You can also see similar information when you go to Content and then scroll down on the left. I have the dates of each week there as well. Your major assignments due week 3, 5, and 8. And then the last day of the course is the 14th, and all assignments have to be submitted by the 14th or they'll receive a 0 because I'll start submitting grades on the 15th. So definitely want to watch the course schedule and stay on track. But I really enjoy this course. I've been a consultant for 13 years now in the area of organizational change, and I've helped organizations rebuild their human resource management functions and technology related to it, and helped organizations solve a lot of complex problems, and that would take multiple years to fix, where they're remaking their business processes and redesigning job roles and responsibilities to map to those business processes, and implementing new technology to manage all those processes, and then finding the personnel to fill those positions. So I look at human resource management more from a transformational and optimization point of view. And I also enjoy the fundamentals of human resource management and really looking at what are all the building pieces of it. And that's what we talk about in this course. So I really look forward to learning from you. I feel like to be a good teacher, you also have to learn from all the people you're teaching. And also when you're learning, you're also teaching all the people around you, sharing your perspectives and points of view. You're adding to other people's understanding. So for me, it's a really exciting and interesting process to explore all the facets of human resource management together, and really look forward to meeting up in person on the second week. And Sherry will be meeting with you on the first week, and I think you'll really enjoy interacting with her. And it's going to be a great course. So So in the meantime, if you have any questions, you can put a post on in the cyber office area, or you can email me, and my full contact info is if you go to content and then overview. That's my full contact info in case you can't find my email or you need the number in an emergency. Right, well, talk to you soon.